Good evening and welcome to the Euclid Public Library's virtual renovation town hall meeting. I am Casey Armstrong, Director of the library, and I am joined this evening by Deputy Director Carla Bowman, Marketing and Communications Manager Courtney Barnes, and Multimedia and Communication Specialist Jean Robinson. This program is being recorded. In 2023, with the support of Euclid residents, the community approved a permanent improvement levy. This levy generated $13.5 million and allowed us to begin renovation services with architects Bialowski Cleveland, owner's representative RFC Contracting, and construction manager at risk Turner Construction. The levy was passed in November 2023, and we began working with the team at the start of this year. Just a reminder that Bialowski Cleveland completed the facility master plan also in 2023. The Euclid Public Library's team that regularly meets with Bialowski Cleveland and RFC Contracting includes me, our fiscal officer, David Piskak, our deputy director, Carla Bowman, our technology manager, Matthew Augustine, our marketing and communications manager, Courtney Barnes, our supervisor of maintenance services, David Fasula, and our trustees, Carmen Epps and Larry Selak. To stay connected, Euclid Public Library provides regular updates at our board meetings, which are the third Tuesday of each month. Residents can also find details on our website at euclidlibrary.org/renovation. You can also find information in the monthly Euclid Observer, which is mailed to all Euclid homes. Euclid Public Library recently celebrated our 89th anniversary. The library opened in August 1935, but moved to this location on East 222nd Street in 1956. As you can see, the original building was added onto in 1965, 1984, and 1998. Just about 12 years ago, in 2013, we completed a $1 million renovation, which included painting, new carpeting, an expanded teen space, a quiet reading room, and updated technology. However, the 2013 renovation did not include updates to the HVAC and other critical systems. Carla is going to share a few more details about the issues the building is currently facing that will be addressed by the renovation. Thank you, Carla.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We have a few slides here that will show you what it looks like behind the scenes. So while the building appears very beautiful from the outside, there are actually many issues behind the scenes, including aging systems, HVAC system, an aging roof, and electrical systems. So the picture that you see here is an example of the aging roof system that leads to leaks. Of course, leaks are bad for any building, but for a library, they can be catastrophic as that can lead to damaged books. The next slide here on the left, you can see the another picture of a leak that occurred in our lake meeting room. And so water was streaming down and we had to get a bucket out to catch the water. And of course, that leads to damaged roof tiles as well. You can see further damaged roof tiles on the right in this slide. The HVAC system is also aging. It is at the end of its lifespan and needs to be replaced. Here we have pictures of a rooftop unit that is seeing quite a bit of wear and tear. The next pictures here that you can see are pictures of leaks. Now these are both in the children's room, and you can see that water has come in through the windows and we have peeling, paint, and damaged wallboard. So obviously we don't want to expose children to leaks, and so this is something that needs to be repaired. We did make repairs, but this is just an example of needs that we have to repair the leaking windows. And then finally here you can see drinking fountain on the left. So most drinking fountains are too tall in our building, are recessed, and are inaccessible to those with in a wheelchair. And there's another example of a rooftop unit in our HVAC system that is showing a lot of age and wear and tear on the exhaust fan. So our major systems such as HVAC, plumbing, windows, and electrical are all needing to be updated?
Thank you, Carla. So as we prepare for the upcoming renovation, we are working with our design team to plan the move to several temporary locations during the year that we will be gone from this building. So the library services will be provided at the following locations while the main library is being renovated. So EPL at East 185th Street, that is what we are calling the former Rite Aid building. Shore Cultural Center, rooms 39 and 41, the Lakeview Enterprise Campus, and a southwestern location that's to be determined. So EPL at 185th Street is approximately 14,826 square feet. The address is 475 East 185th. At this location, you will be able to find our library collection, the circulation desk, faxing and passports, computers and printing. However, we will not be able to offer any programs or public meeting spaces out of this facility. Programming will be offered out of Shore Cultural Center, which is located at 291 East 222nd Street. This building is owned by the City of Euclid. We will be using 2 rooms, 39 and 41, which are on the ground floor. Space will be used for story times, basic computer classes, one-on-one computer trainings, smaller programs for internal meetings. The next temporary location is at the Lakeview Enterprise Campus, located at 26250 Euclid Avenue. This will be our administrative offices only. This is a suite with offices, conference rooms, and shared office space. The Board of Trustees, our foundation board, and Friends of the Library will continue to meet out of this building, but it will accommodate up to 70 employees. Euclid Public Library received $500,000 in one-time strategic grant funds from the state of Ohio. The initial plan was to remodel and use the existing police mini station. However, we were unable to approve the lease on this property as the owner has not contacted the City of Euclid or the library. We are working with Biolowski Cleveland, our FC Contracting, and the City of Euclid to identify a new location. The location must be in this limited library access area that was identified in the facility master plan. So it has to be in the Euclid Avenue area. So we are hoping to be able to announce a location soon.
So now as we begin our project, we wanted to go over a timeline that you can expect as we're moving forward. So in January and February, we completed the programming and planning phase with Biolowski Cleveland. Then we moved into the schematic design phase in March and April. And then design development was May through July. So those steps have already been completed. And now we're moving into the phase of the project where we're preparing construction documents. We will do cost estimating at several times during this process in May, August, and November. And then bidding, permitting, and construction procurement will occur in November and December. And then finally, construction will begin in January 2025. It will last about a year and take us into January of 2026. And then our new building will be open. So the next, we would like to share with you floor plan prepared by Biolowski Cleveland. And just to orient you in this floor plan, at the top, you can see the entryway, and then straight through to the circulation desk. I wanted to point out some features of the new plan. You'll notice the children's area is at the left side of your screen, which is the west side of the building and towards the 222nd Street area. There is an enlarged youth program space, you can see on the bottom there, that will have multi-use functions. So it will not only be a space where the public can enjoy story times, you can also come and enjoy a craft program or other programs being held by the children's department staff. And then right next door, you'll see the teen area. And this is much larger than the current teen area, and it is mostly enclosed. In this teen area, we will have computers for the teens to enjoy, some gaming, as well as access to books and materials and space for students to hang out as well as study. Moving along to the back towards the entryway, you can see that we have moved our computer area, so it is now close to the entryway. It makes it very convenient for those coming in to quickly print something off or do some business. We have a tech class there located right next to the computer area. This is a much larger space than we currently have and can accommodate many more students as we help people learn how to use computers and develop their computer skills. Also would like to highlight the business center. So the business center is there right by the computer area, and it will feature more options for printing, such as printing labels. This is intended for entrepreneurs to come in and use this space to support their businesses. We will have also have special software in this area and staff who can help. And you cannot see throughout the building here, but in the next slides, you'll see that shelving is lower and the space has a really new, fresh, open space. Here we have some renderings. These are provided by Bialowski Cleveland, and will provide you an idea of what it's going to look like once our renovation is completed. So as you come in, you can see the circulation desk right in front. And it's similar to its current location. It's a much more compact circulation desk. To the right, you can see shelves for new books, as well as space for people to study. And if we continue down the building, here's another view of the entryway and the circulation desk. You'll notice tables where anyone can study or read right there on the right. And the reference desk is right past the seating area here. As we continue down the building, you can see what we call the spine view. So this is on the right, you'll see the reference desk there, the information desk. On the left, you'll see these areas that they're calling neighborhoods. So there's a mix of seating and shelving and access to power right there in these neighborhood areas that continue on down the spine. And what you're looking at here is the fireplace area. It is much more open than our current area, and it has the fireplaces moved to along the wall. And this will be a flexible space that will allow us to not only provide reading space for patrons, but also allow us to move the bookshelves out of the way and provide some programming, whether that's craft programming or an author speaking about their book. That can all happen in this space. And then here we have a rendering of the children's entry. And you can see on the right, we have some cutouts. There's a parent and child looking through the windows. And to the left there, you can see the teen space. And right straight ahead is the children's desk. And then this is a children's interactive space. So this will be new for us. You can see it's very open and colorful and light, and there's opportunity for children to interact with things to play with on the wall and along the left there. And right past that, you can see on the left a crawler's room for parents to interact with the youngest children and our youngest patrons. So it's a very happy space where kids can interact. You can see the seagull there. The inspiration for the space was the lake. And so we're really thrilled with the way this is coming together, and as we're hoping for a beautiful new building.
I just want to make sure everyone is mindful of the fact that it will be a beautiful renovated building. We will also have some updates to the parking lot, some of the exterior lights. So there will be tons of changes that you'll see on the inside of the building, but the exterior will remain the same. We will not have a second level or any addition to the building. Please stay connected with us. Please join us for our board meetings on the third Thursday of each month. Again, please check out updates on the website at euclidlibrary.org/renovation. And of course, check out our monthly Euclid Observer. So we'll pause right here and we'll take some questions if there are any from the audience that we could take, or any comments. We'd love to be able to answer your questions. Oh, there is a question. Hold on. The question is, so will the entirety of the building be closed next year? I missed the beginning. Yes, thank you for your question. Yes, so we will be closed to the public the entirety of 2025. We will be giving the specific dates, probably, I believe by October, no later, of course, than November. So we'll be communicating with the public as quickly as possible as we work with the movers to schedule the move out date for us from this location into the temporary locations. But yes, the building will be closed. That way that we will be out of the way of the construction workers as they get in here and do all the repairs needed and the replacements of the HVAC system, electrical, sewer, etc. And I do see a comment about the cookie. Bring back the cookie baking contest. We've talked to our local school who has a culinary department about partnering with them to be able to bring the cooking program back. So we'll keep you posted as we start to plan for programming once we return to this location in 2026. Oh, okay. Another questions. One more question. Are the contractors local or was there any consideration for local companies to do the work? So Turner Construction is our construction manager at risk. We're so excited because our actual point person, I apologize, I can't remember his title, is a resident in Euclid. So we will have local folks working on the project, which we're absolutely thrilled. We know that there are other steps to go as far as divvying up the construction work between the contractors. So that piece hasn't happened yet. But we are excited to know that at least with the Turner Construction staff, that they are local. And of course, Bialowski Cleveland is, those folks are here from Cleveland. So we are just absolutely thrilled that the work is staying within the greater Cleveland area as much as possible. When you go on the website, you will see a PDF document that has additional information about the locations, the temporary locations, as well as some of the features that will be added in the renovation, as well as some of the services that will be offered at the temporary locations. So we encourage you to check this document out at euclidlibrary.org/renovations. If you do have additional questions, and also feel free to share this document with your family and friends and neighbors here in Euclid. And of course, you can feel free to stop by the library anytime. We're here to answer your questions and to provide you with the information. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We appreciate your questions and we look forward to answering more in the future. Thank you and have a great evening.